So at some point yesterday, there was a potential leak regarding who could be the next hunter coming to Star Wars Hunters. Now this was posted over on Reddit and has been put into news articles and shared around various Discord servers and whatnot. I've personally had a look at it and I think it's just a bit of fake news, to be honest. So in this video, I just wanted to go over all of that. But before I do get into it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel to stay fully up to date with all things Star Wars Hunters. But without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into it. So posted were these 3 images yesterday in this article on Discord, Reddit, everything, about an astromech juggernaut tank hunter that could be coming to the game called R3D6, which is absolutely something I would love to see. I actually really do want to see an astromech hunter come to the game, so something like this is absolutely not out of the question, I don't think. But when you have a look at other things, it does get a little bit suspicious. First of all, back to this image, we see the name as R3D6. And then in this image, we have hidden behind the camera, annoyingly, R3D8. And then up here, we also have R3D8 as well. But what it says regarding the weapon is it mentions D3's weapon. So you've essentially got R3D3, R3D6 and R3D8. So just from those 2 images alone, it's already having 3 different names. And in this ultimate and abilities section, it mentions D8 as well. And the other thing that I think is a little bit suspicious is they only refer to D8 and not R3D8, which is something that Hunters doesn't really normally do. If we take a look at J3DI's page, for example, instead of referring to him as J3, which is what you'd expect following the whole D8 thing in the leak, you would expect this to have J3 instead of J3DI so many times, but this is always referring to J3 as J3DI, no matter what is being put in here. So they are always using their full hunter name, whereas this just simply does not. So that's another thing that I find a bit suspicious. Obviously, this whole thing could just be placeholder stuff on the website, but no one can really find anything on the website either. Even data mining side of things as well, there's just absolutely nothing. So I think this is just a simple case of inspect element, maybe a bit of Photoshop as well. And finally, as well, it mentions here astromech juggernaut, but then Groz, the Wookiee character, is referred to as a Wookiee juggernaut, so I don't feel like they'd have another tank hunter referred to as a juggernaut. So again, probably not true. This whole thing is a little bit suspicious, but I wanted to make a video on this because I think it's important that if you have seen this and you think it's legitimate, it really probably isn't. I think we probably will see an astromech hunter at some point, but it certainly won't be the next one. The next one is very, very likely to be Chaos, who I'll talk about in a video at some point in the next couple of days or next week. So make sure you don't miss out on that and make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let me know what you think of this whole thing in the comments below. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.